Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Trauma Center Under the Knife 2. Let's see if we can't finish the game today. It might happen. Hall of Shadows. I'm sure we're gonna get a tip on where this, Mercer guy is. Ladies and gentlemen, Caduceus USA has verified the existence of 4 new guilt strains. Only a select few were even aware of this within Acropolis, and the hands of Eclipsius. They dubbed these mutations Neo-Guilt, which is what I will refer to them as for simplicity's sake. The fact that the HOA and Acropolis shared the knowledge of these 4 guilds clearly indicates that they were intent on researching the pathogens. Yes, this is a dreadful state of affairs. We believed that they were trying to find a cure for guilt when in fact they were researching it.
Okay.
It's important to note, however, that this research was not for the purpose of terrorism, but for profit. By no means, of course, does that make them any less guilty of such a heinous crime. We've already encountered 3 of the new strains, but we have little knowledge of the 4th. I can only hope that no one will fall victim to it. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, bump, bump. The chances of that happening would decrease if we could apprehend its purveyors. If I may, the FBI has recently provided some intel that could lead to their whereabouts. As it turns out, one of Patrick Mercer's subsidiary companies owns a large plant in Palmwood. The facility is relatively new, and we've learned some startling things about it. Mercer was using it to furnish his medical supplies, mostly the type needed for epidemics or outbreaks. The nature of the materials being produced there justified the need for advanced security measures. It's basically a fortress. If they fled there, that would certainly buy them enough time to continue any remaining research. We've sent in a request for the National Guard to take off the infiltration. Take command of the infiltration. The regular police just aren't equipped to deal with this type of situation. Director Hoffman, I can almost guarantee that your medical team support will be solicited. We offer it willingly. We must do everything we can to thwart Mercer's plans. So are we going to Palmwood? Oh, we are. Heck is this place? It's like City of Industry. Ease her in! We need to approach as low as we can to avoid being detected. As soon as we land, the Spearhead team will make for the area we've already secured. Dr. Stiles, my squad is in charge of escorting you.
Yes.
Thank you. Angie, how are you holding up? I'm fine, Doctor. We've been through situations like this before. I'm more worried about Heather. No, I'm okay too. I'm the one who insisted on coming. Seems like you're shaping up to be an excellent surgical assistant. Yeah, it was really brave of you to volunteer for this. Especially since, well, I was just so surprised to hear that you were Mercer's daughter. I'm sorry for not letting you know earlier. I've tried to cut all my ties with him. He's a very self-centered and egotistical man. No matter what he says, he's only out for himself. Still, I felt like I had to do something. For my mother's sake. Heather, that's very admirable. We'll be landing shortly. You guys in the med team better hold on tight. It's gonna get rough. The path ahead looks clear, sir. Alright, secure the area then, and let's keep moving. We haven't found any hostiles yet, but stay alert. Dr. Stiles, we prepared a safety zone for your team. Please head on over.
Yeah.
Will do. Angie, Heather, let's be careful. Right. Don't worry about us, Doctor. We're both doing fine. It may seem slow, but we're making good progress here. I'm sure it won't be long now before we find the targets. What the? You alright? I stepped in something. It's some kind of gel. I don't know what it is. Maybe I should try not to move. I'll have one of the doctors... Wait, what's that sound? Well, that sucked. Fall back, all of you, get out of there! I saw a flash. I think it was an explosion. This is bad. We can't move. It's a trap. Doctor, I'm going to get those men out of there myself. Be ready to treat the wounded. Understood. Angie, let's get set up. We may be dealing with both external injuries and burn wounds.
Understood.
I'll make sure we're prepared. Oh, we gotta do this burn thing again? Oh, I hate skin grafts. I'll explain the condition of our patients. We'll be treating 3 American soldiers who are suffering from serious burns. American soldiers can't have any of those non-American soldiers. These injuries were caused by a trap that was set inside the plane. All 3 have very severe injuries. We can't waste any time. There's one objective for the operation. Treat the burns with the autografting procedure. We'll have to operate on them in succession, Doctor. Let's stay focused.
Understood.
I understand. Let's begin the operation. I don't like the thing. I don't like doing these.
Let's begin the operation.
Alright, let's go. We're going to use the autografting procedure to obtain skin grafts again. We'll inject culture fluids into the patient's healthy skin to create them. Once we have the skin grafts, they can be transplanted onto the affected areas, but you won't be able to apply the skin grafts directly onto the blackened skin. First, you'll have to inject the coolant into the black area and excise the tissue of the scalpel.
Please inject the medication.
Now let's use the yellow culture fluid to start creating skin grafts.
Use the scalpel.
Oh, I missed some? Just cut everything.
Use the forceps.
Once it's been excised, place it over a burn. A single piece won't cover it, so we'll probably need 4 because that always happens.
Use the antibiotic one down.
Alright.
Huh?
Oh no!
Use the scalpel. Use the forceps.
Yeah, I think it's gonna keep happening.
The patient's in danger.
Nice, fine. I'm sure. Okay.
On to the next
Treatment of the first patient is complete. Let's move on to the next one. Good.
Look!
The patient is suffering burns on his knees. It's probably quite painful. Well, isn't that nice? Is this the first time we've operated any type of leg-like thing? This is kind of weird looking. They're kind of squishy. Please treat the burns just as you did on the last patient. Well, you can only get 7 grafts. That's going to make this go a tiny bit slower. Let's get 1 extra graft done. Oh, that makes me so mad. I didn't drop it. It's because the stupid thing got burned. Honestly, I should probably make extra skin grafts just in case of a situation like this. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna do some more because I'm worried it's gonna... I'm worried he's gonna start bleeding from that area if I do it too early here. Of course, now he's not going to bleed, and I'm just gonna be wasting a bunch of time. There we go. It's like you want to wait for him to bleed, so you don't accidentally do it too early. Can I not secure it on? Oh, okay. Alright, one more. Let's just make one more just in case. Okay, the coolant. Are we supposed to do another patient after this? I don't know if we can fit that many in here that quickly. We're further behind than I expected. Let's hurry to the next patient. You expect me to get 3 operations done in 5 minutes? What is this crap? These take a while to do. This patient has burns across his entire back. Since the burn area is extensive, please be careful. Do I need to use the healing touch just so I can get this done in time? I know. Ah, dang it. Well, not so great on time. Yeah, the mission to contain the threat posed by Neo-Guilt ended in failure. Modern medicine was powerless against what was beyond human understanding. Derek Stiles was never found, and his illustrious reputation faded into obscurity. To this day, it is uncertain whether or not humanity was freed from the cursed legacy of guilt. This is a delicate man. He cannot handle failure in the slightest. Yeah, we'll get back to that, hopefully with more time. That is pretty brutal, forcing me to do 3 operations in 5 minutes. And these aren't, like, quick operations. These are pretty time-consuming operations. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Well, it's over now. I had just enough sheets to cover that, and then all of a sudden, nope. 2 of the sheets just didn't work for some reason. And there's not really a good reason why, of course. They just, decided, hey, we're not gonna work. I was in line to maybe pass that. And then once those sheets were done, that was it. It's done. Game over. Oh, come on, I was 1 away.
Doctor, hurry.
Did I do it? Oh, all treatments complete. Thank goodness we were able to treat them all. Good lord. I think that was my 5th try. I was that close to going onto easy, but I just felt like I could do it if I just kept trying. Good lord. Some of these missions, I mean, I understand making the game more difficult towards the end, but it gets to the point where you either have to make it, or you lose. Like, that doesn't make sense. Basically,
Hey.
they make the margin of error for some of these missions incredibly low. Even on something like normal mode, I feel like hard mode, you cannot make a mistake, and you have to have the healing touch basically to finish the game. This report says there's been casualties. Do you think Derek and the others are alright? I hope so, but I'm kind of worried. It's so quiet here. Director Hoffman, it looks like they've confirmed the presence of a laboratory in the central area. Derek is okay, and his team should be entering there shortly.
Well...
We'll hope for the best. Dr. Chase, do you have that package from our research department ready? Yes, I'll take it to Derek as soon as our military escort gets here. I don't know what Mercer's plans are, but we'll make sure that no guilt escapes this facility. That was a difficult one. Wow, that was pretty bad. The altar. Oh boy. Let's go see what the altar's all about. There's definitely someone inside. We've confirmed it with the thermal sensor.
Yeah.
Mercer. A frontal assault is an option, but we have no idea what's in there. Please, let me try talking to him first.
Huh?
Heather, that would be too dangerous. I don't think he would attack me, or he might because he's a jerk, but if I can't talk him out of this, then you can take more drastic measures. Nurse Thompson, Dr. Stiles. I know I'm asking a lot, but would you two follow me in? I'll need you to confirm whether or not there's anything dangerous in the room. I'll do it, Heather.
All right.
I mean, I've got nothing else to do this weekend. Well then, let's go. Good luck to you all, especially you, miss. What's miss? There's two miss, right? One miss and two miss. Oh boy, there's people floating in liquid. I'm sure this is great. Father, I know you're in here. Is that you, Heather? They managed to track me down quickly, but I never expected you to be here. You have to stop this madness. You're surrounded. There's no way you can escape. Mr. Mercer, will you please just turn yourself in? Even you must see that whatever you've been planning, it's over. What you were trying to achieve, challenging the limits of the human body, creating doctors who could use the healing touch. All of that may not have been so wrong. But the method you chose to use, guilt, it will never change a life for the better. The only thing guilt does is destroy. It doesn't have the power you think it does. Oh, but I can do one thing, Dr. Stiles, and what's that? I can ruin your career by giving you a really difficult operation that you'll never be able to complete. No, how could you? The healing touch. The ability enhancement drug. You're right, I did pursue those things. But they're not what I was really after. Now that I'm cornered, I have nothing to lose. I'm here solely to achieve my one true goal. What the? You brought Mom here? Everything was for this moment. Of the four neo-guilt, there's one that can grant me any wish.
Witness the power of guilt.
This guilt can return Tracy to consciousness. The road to get her here has been a painful one. But without a doubt, this improved guilt is the ability I've sought after. Bythos. It is the profound, which can penetrate the depths of the mind. Tracy, this will bring you back from darkness. So everything you've done up to this point, it's all been for her? Father, I can't believe this. You put countless lives around the world in jeopardy just to save Mom? Heather, you don't know how deeply it pains me to see her like this. What would Mom say if she knew you sacrificed other people in order to wake her up?
Father.
You'll only make her suffering worse. We'll see about that. You'll soon be able to ask her for yourself. Bythos has already matured inside of her. What? Oh my god! All I have to do is activate Bythos by injecting the stimulant. And her eyes will gaze upon me once again.
I disagree.
No, I disagree. No, Mercer, stop. Guilt is incapable of that. You'll be no different than Heinrich. Guilt does not bring people happiness. Now, Tracy, awaken! Father!
Tracy.
I'm sorry it took this long, Tracy. Now, please, open your eyes. My love, wake up. Tracy? Why isn't it working? Who would have guessed? Tracy! We're losing her.
This isn't good.
Look what you've done. You haven't saved her. You put her life in danger. Mom! Tracy, I know you can hear me now. Come on, please. Heather, what are you doing? Let go of me. Get out of the way. We're going to save Mom.
Dr. Styles!
Dr. Styles, please. Don't fail like you did last time. Angie, we're going to start the operation as soon as we figure out where to incise. Get set up. Right away. This cannot be. Tracy, why has Bythos failed? It's just like they said it would. No, it's not over yet. There's still another way. Lacerations on the left rung. Cower reaction positive. Neo-guilt Bythos detective. Quick elimination is necessary. I will now explain the patient's condition. There are lacerations on her left lung, presumed to be caused by neo-guilt Bythos. It's that guilt Miss Fisher was infected with.
Dr. Styles!
Doctor, my mother has been in a coma for 3 years. Will she be strong enough to endure the surgery?
I will save
Don't
this
worry,
patient.
we'll save your mother. We got enough likes on Facebook this time. Doctor, thank you. There are 2 objectives for this operation. Treat the lacerations on the left lung. Eliminate Bythos. Please use the laser on Bythos' core. And extract the core while it's separated from the tissue. Oh, is this that other thing we fought? Okay. Let's do this, Doctor. For Heather's sake. Right. We'll give it our all.
I won't let you die.
We won't let her die, as Dr. Styles just said. Now, of course,
Please, hurry.
how well is this going to go? We're going to get started. Heather, do your best to stay strong. I will. I'll support you 2 as much as I can. Alright, oh, one last little bit. Boop, there we go. Let's go.
The sutures are ready.
Lacerations due to Bythos confirmed, so it is the other thing we fought.
Well, that's
Treatment of the wounds is complete, but this is where it really begins. Convulsions have occurred. Bythos is emerging.
Use the laser.
There it is. First, attack it with the laser. Ah, crap.
Sutures are ready. Use the forceps.
Oh, come on. It's so annoying when it does that.
Careful.
The problem is it makes so many lacerations that if I don't deal with them, the patient's life's going to be heavily in danger.
Here's the scalpel.
And we may need to use the healing touch after this just to get their vitals back in line. Okay. Yep. Let's get the vitals up first. Okay, that should be good. Let's go. It would have been really nice to have that healing touch still activated for when we were pulling that core out. If it's close to the plate, it's actually a lot easier to get it in, I think. Okay, Okay, let's not worry about that for a moment. Alright, let's try some more. Oh, come on. Stop hiding under your stupid blood pool. Crap. No! Mom! Look what you did, Dr. Styles. You're a terrible doctor. Did I do it? The last convulsion has occurred. Bythos is making its last stand.
Chiral reaction
Doctor,
negative.
please treat the affected area. I'd skip on there for a bit. I found a technique. Oh man. You guys are gonna love this one, I'm sure.
Dr. Styles.
So, my mother's going to make it? Yes, she'll be just fine. Let's just not count the past 6 times that she died. And let's put some gel on there and bandage it. Operation complete. Heather, you must be relieved. Yes, Dr. Styles, Miss Thompson. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys ready to learn the technique, the way to win Trauma Center? Yeah? So that guy makes a lot of, a lot of lacerations, right? And on the Wii version of the first game, it could make quite a lot of them in some missions. And they would do a lot of, they would drain their vitals very quickly. The DS can only handle so many of these. It can only, I'm guessing maybe like 10 lacerations or something. It only handle about 10 of them before it will still keep allowing the guilt to do damage, but the guilt cannot make new lacerations. So, and the big problem I was running into was every time it would teleport, it would make a little area that I had to cut out, drain, and then suture, which took a lot of time, but if I didn't, it would do a lot of damage. Well, because it makes a laceration when it breaks, the game won't actually let it make that little thing, whatever it's called. So all you do is you let it get to max lacerations, and all you have to do is just add a little bit of health occasionally, because it can't actually make any more lacerations. All it can do is just do damage, but not actually make them. Good lord, gotta use the game against itself to beat it.
Dr. Styles.
Thank you, Dr. Styles. I'm glad your mother is still with us, Heather. I just wish we could do more. It's okay, Doctor. She's always been my inspiration, even in a coma. I'm just glad that she's still alive. Doctor, where's Mercer?
What?
Oh, we did a bad job of watching him. Didn't you take him into custody when you ran out of here? No, no one has stepped outside the lab. Where could he have gone? This isn't good. We need to find him fast. And I'm gonna guess that he probably is going to put guilt into himself, and that's gonna be the final boss, right? Oh boy. Yeah, this is looking like the next mission, or possibly the next 2 are gonna be it. I'm not sure, so we might just do a double episode today. I've got time. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back.